My dear students, we have already read the first part of the poem, the Ballad of Father Gilligan. Now we are going to the second part of the same poem, which is the concluding part. We have already read Father Gilligan was an old priest who was attending the dying men. Particularly, he was very kind-hearted to the poor people. One day he was very tired, taking rest. At that time, a poor man came to invite him, but he was so tired that he slept on his chair in the evening time. Without attending the poor man, he slept the whole night, and he got up in the morning when the sparrows chirped. And when he got up, he realized his mistake, that he had not attended the dying man, and the dying man must have died without listening the Bible. So the soul of the dying man may not get salvation. So he was very unhappy, and he cried, Mabron and Mabron. From that stanza, we will start discussing today. Mabron, Mabron are two Irish words. This means alas. In English it is alas. In Odia it is a sorrowful expression like oh, like this. Father Gilligan was very unhappy because he had not attended the man, and the man has died while I slept on the chair. While he slept on the chair, the poor man must have died. So he wanted to attend the dying man in the last moment. If the dying man had not died even for 1 minute, he could make him listen the God's word, the Bible, so that his soul would get salvation. So he roused his horse out of its sleep. Rouse means make something get up, utheiba. So he roused his horse out of its sleep and rode it. Rode is the present word is ride, mane chodiba. He rode the horse with little care, means without caring. He rode the horse and started running to the dying man's house. He rode now as he never rode. He was very interested, very much worried about the dying man's condition. So he wanted to wanted to ride the horse very fast. So he did not care for rocky lane, pathuriya rasta, fen means muddy place, kaduo jaga. He did not mind them, and he continued to ride his horse. He knocked at the dying man's house. The sick man's wife opened the door. Then when he reached at the dying man's house, he knocked the door severely. The sick man's wife opened the door, and she was surprised. The old lady was surprised and said, Father, you come again. But Father Gilligan did not understand the meaning of this line. The meaning of this line is that another angel sent by the God had come in the disguise of Father Gilligan and had done the duty which Father Gilligan should have done for the dying man. So the sick man's wife told, Father, you come again. But Father Gilligan did not know that. He was very worried about the dying man. So he immediately asked, and is the poor man dead? He cried. He died an hour ago. That was the answer given by the lady. He died an hour ago. Gote ghanta purbu se mari galeni. So when the old priest Peter Gilligan listened that the poor man had died, he became very unhappy. And in sorrow, he moved like this. In tension, he moved like this. In grief, he swayed to and fro. Sway means move side to side. To and fro means from one side to the other side. He moved like that. But when the dying man's wife saw that Father Gilligan in sorrow, grief means sorrow, moving here and there, she explained the matter to Father Gilligan. She told that when you were gone, apana jetebale chali gale, he turned and died. My husband turned and died as merry as a bird, as happy as a bird, because bird's death is most happy death. So poet compares the death with bird's death. So as merry as a bird, Father Gilligan's dying man died, and Father Gilligan listened it. The old priest Peter Gilligan, there he realized that the dying man was attended may not be by him but by somebody else, might be the miracle of God. So old priest Peter Gilligan, he knelt him at that word. He made him sit down on his knee at that word and prayed to God and expressed his gratitude to God, because God had done his work when he was asleep. So he said, it is a prayer and taken from Bible, these two stanzas. He who hath made the night of stars, hath means Haj. He means God who has made the night of stars. जिन्होंने जेकी ए राती बनेइचंती, तारा भरती राती बनेइचंती, फॉर सोल्स हु टायर एंड ब्लीड, जो आत्मा माने हालिया हो जाती, रक्त बोहे काम करी करी, मींस दोस पीपल हु आर टायर्ड डूइंग देयर ड्यूटी, फॉर दोस पीपल द गॉड, द ग्रेट गॉड had sent one of his great angels down. Angel means devaduta, messenger. God had sent one of his great angels down to the earth to help me in my need. That is told by Father Gilligan as prayer to God. जे आपण जी की who had made the night of stars, एवं जो आत्मा माने who are tired, who bleed in doing work, सेही मानको पाए आपण पठेई देले, sent one of his great angels, गोटे देवदूत पृथ्वी को पठेई देले, down means to the earth, to help me in my need, मो काम रे सहाय्य करियो लागि। आपण केते महान। The second stanza is also saying the same kind of thing. He who is wrapped in purple robes, wrapped means covered or dressed, सिए जे की पर्पल रोब, रोब माने लॉन्ग ड्रेस, पर्पल मींस डीप रेड, भगवान जे की नाली लंबा पोशाक आवृत होइचंती, घोड़े होइचंती, एवं विथ प्लैनेट्स इन हिज केयर, जहार केयर रे केते प्लैनेट्स अछि, केते ग्रह अछि, किंतु से मो बळिया गोटे छोटिया पिंपुडी बळिया जीव, लीस्ट ऑफ थिंग्स, लीस्ट मींस स्मॉलेस्ट, स्मॉलेस्ट ऑफ थिंग्स ऊपर भी बहुत दया करिचंती। asleep upon a chair, even chair रे सोई पडिथिबा लोक पई भी मु भळिया गोटे छोट लोक, I am a very poor man in front of God. So Father Gilligan tells that even on a small human being like him, insignificant human being like him, who was sleeping on a chair being tired, ता पाई भी दया करके showing pity on him, God had sent his angels to help me in his need. This is the whole poem. I think you have understood. If you have any problem, tell me in my number. Thank you.